Hello everybody and welcome to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Top 10 Deals with the Angel item list. Should be noted that once again, similar to the last video, these are my top 10 deal with the angel. You may disagree and I'm totally okay with that. Let me know down below what you think is wrong and what you think should be on the list, or why you think my list is actually pretty good. I'd love to hear what you think about it. But without further ado, let's get into it. It should first be noted that there are a couple honorable mentions on the list that didn't quite make the top 10 but are still halfway decent items that you can get from the Angel Deal pool. The first one is Sworn Protector, a really good orbital, probably one of the best in the game, that can really benefit your run but just couldn't quite make it on my top 10. Another is the Destiny Spear, which can do good damage but can be pretty hard to control at some points, and the hitbox is a little wacky and strange, so I had to leave it off. The Body, which obviously if you're hurting for HP is a really good item, but in most cases just kind of a, oh hey, we got the body, and then you pick it up and you go on. And then finally Holy Light, which I originally had a lot higher on my list, actually making the top 10, but then looking at some of the other items in the Angel Deal pool, they've gotten a lot better, and there are some items that are worth getting over Holy Light. And the fact that you can get it outside of the Angel Deal pool just makes it a little bit better and easier to be happy with it. So, on to number 10. Coming in at number 10 is a new Afterbirth item, the Trinity Shield. And I overlooked this at first, didn't even have it on my list, but I figured it had to come in at number 10 because it actually saved one of my runs the other day. Trinity Shield is a really good defense item. And I kind of think that that's what the Angel Deal rooms tend to kind of want you to take, are more defensive items, because usually if you can't take a deal with the devil, it's because you don't have the health to take it. Therefore, the Angel Deal rooms give you the health and the defense to bring your run back up. And Trinity Shield is exactly that. It can save you in some fights like Mom's Heart, like the Hush, blocking basically every shot that comes in front of you. You can just stand there and get damage in and have nothing like ever affect you. Same with the Isaac fight, same with the Blue Baby fight. It can really help you win a run, so I had to put it in here at number 10. Coming in at number 9 is another defensive item, the Relic. The Relic gives you a Spirit Heart every 5 rooms, and that can really get your run going if you get it early in the game. Stocking up on the Spirit Hearts, getting a high amount of health, gives you extra hits later on in the game. It's not the flashiest item, it's not, oh, we picked up Brimstone. It's not that. It's more just a defensive item that will help you win the run, but won't overpower your run. And that's why I think it definitely deserves a spot. It helps with survivability. Coming in at number 9, the Relic. Coming in at number 8, and this might be maybe a little bit low, but I don't really think so after looking at the exact statistics for the Halo. Coming in at 8, the Halo, obviously after I just said that.
You stupid.
But the Halo is a all stats up, gives like a 0.3 up on damage, gives you your red heart. I think it's a slight tears up, it'll be in the video. But the Halo is a great item early game. Late game, not as much, but early game it can really kind of help carry you through the first couple of floors. And all stats up are good items in the end. But, I don't know, Halo just, there's items that are better than it. And getting it early in an item pool is better, but having it as a deal with the Angel item isn't the end of the world either. Coming in at 7 is another item that won't win you the run by picking it up, but it will help benefit you more in the end and will help you get better items and achieve more stuff during your run. The Mind is that kind of item. Being able to see the entire map as soon as you pick it up, including super secret rooms, seeing exactly where the boss is. It's a great item for speedrunners. It's a great item if you have a ton of bombs and you're not super keen on where secret rooms may be. Getting to those extra rooms can really benefit you, and if you have low health, you can get through floors faster. You don't have to explore as much and risk taking a lot of damage. So I think the Mind is worth having on this list. Once again, not the flashiest item. We're really not worrying about a whole lot of flashy items so far, but the Mind is definitely like worthy of coming in at 8 on our list. 7 on our list. Good. Coming in at 6 on our list is basically the brother of the Mind, the Soul. And the Soul is a really, really good item. Once again, it'll give you 2 Spirit Hearts and will help with any of those fights similar to Trinity Shield that just fire in damage at you. Mom's Heart, Isaac, Blue Baby. Yeah, I see you, get out of there. But it'll really just... It's a great item defensively. And when you pick it up, you're like, oh, hey, I got the Soul. Life is doing good. And obviously any of those lost unlocks are going to be good items. But the Soul, I think, is definitely the best out of the 3 Trinity items. Coming in at 5, it's hard for me to have this at 5 because it's honestly an incredible item and a run winner, in my own opinion. The Wafer is an amazing item in the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, Rebirth, anything. The Wafer will allow you to only take a half-heart of damage on any of the floors after the original basement, caves, depths, all those. Once you get onto the womb and beyond, you'll only do half a heart of damage instead of a full heart. It can save a run for those that can get through those first couple floors but really struggle on the womb or struggle on the cathedral. It'll make the run easier for you and basically ensure a win for most Isaac players. That's why I have to have it on the list. It's, once again, not a flashy item, but it's worth paying 50 cents for. I don't even know where I'm going with that.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
The Wafer is a really, really good item, and getting it for free in a deal with the Angel is about as good as it gets. Coming in at number 4 is one of my new Binding of Isaac Afterbirth favorite items, Crown of Light. Crown of Light will give you a basically double your damage every time you don't take a hit in a room, and that seems so overpowered, and you think like, wow, that's actually the item? Yeah, it is. Most rooms you won't take a ton of damage on because your damage is going to be so great from Crown of Light. And that's why I think this item is a little underrated, I think, in the community. I think it's a incredible item, and every time I see it in a run, I'm like, oh hey, Crown of Light, hell yeah, let's take it. And I think it's a really good item. It deserves to be number 4 on our list. Coming in at number 3, Sacred Heart. Everybody knows what Sacred Heart is. It's a really, really great item. I believe it was in the original Isaac game as well. It's one of those items that you just... It's so good that you can't not take it, and it's like one of the reasons you go for Deal with the Angels. You're like, hey, there's a chance of me pulling Sacred Heart. You get a ×2 damage multiplier. You get a +1 damage, I believe. Homing shots. You just destroy everything in your path once you get Sacred Heart. The damage is really, really good. That's really all there is to say about it. It deserves to be number 3, maybe even number 2, but I have a soft spot for the next item at number 2. So, moving on to number 2. Coming in at number 2, we've got Holy Mantle. And Holy Mantle can save anybody's run. Most people take, 1 hit on each room. Holy Mantle eliminates that. Along with that, you can also enter all curse rooms completely free. And let's not forget that Holy Mantle basically makes the Lost a fun, playable character. It was a great addition from the developers of Isaac, giving us the ability to use Holy Mantle with the Lost at all times, once you unlock it, obviously, in Greed mode. But Holy Mantle is a run saver, it's a run winner. Not the flashiest item, once again, like Sacred Heart or our next one, which you probably all know by now, but it's definitely one of the best items in the game, and a 10 out of 10 will never reroll. Finally, coming in at number 1 on our Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Top 10 Deal with the Angel items, we have Godhead. The most difficult item to unlock in the game, I believe everybody would agree with. Godhead is unlocked by finishing the post-it note, basically with the Lost, and it's worth it. You get an incredible damage rating from the aura around the tier. You also get, basically an all stats up. what's better than the look of Isaac when he has the Illuminati triangle on his forehead? Godhead is just incredible. It's rare, and a lot of people are going to yell at me, hey, you said Mega Blast on the last one is lower on the list because it's super rare. Yeah, but that's Deal with the Devils. There's other really, really good items in Deal with the Devils. Godhead is the rare, it's the king, it's incredible. It's worth being number 1 on the top 10 Deal with the Angel items list. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Next video will probably be top 10 trinkets, maybe? If you have other ideas, leave it down below, and I will consider that. I might also do a top 10 most hated enemies in Isaac. I think that would be funny. You guys can insert who you think are the top 10 worst items, or worst enemies in the game. And yeah, so if you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.